Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Today we are going to visit something. I don't know how it's called, but there are 3 locations that we still have to explore, plus the endgame location where the credits will roll, but for that we're going into another area, or we need another video. But I'm talking about the Dark Diver quest line, or what is it, a covenant, I guess, right? This dude here, the wheelchair grandpa locations, because there is a secret boss here, and there are 3 similar build locations tied to this covenant, and of course I want to explore these, right? So let's talk to him and join his covenant.
We meet again, young undead.
Indeed.
You have the look of a true seeker. I am Dark Diver Grandal, seeker of dark, giver of dark. If you seek true dark, I will grant it to you, as much as you desire.
I don't even know what that means, but...
Well then, is dark what you wish for?
Sure, I guess. Pilgrims of the Dark, or Pilgrims of Dark. And the Abyss Seer.
There you are. You are now a pilgrim of dark.
Wow.
The dark chasm beckons you. Those drawn to the dark are destined to seek it. Finally, you are here, young undead. Now, open the depths of darkness. Young undead, the dark awaits you.
Okay, he's selling stuff. It's kind of funny, you can buy 3 human effigies here, but you need to sacrifice human effigies to reopen one of these portals. And he's also selling some hexes, right? A Dark Orb, pretty standard one, pretty good though. Dark Hail, also pretty good. It's like a shotgun basically. Dark Storm is more like... I mean, I guess it's pretty strong. It takes some time to cast, but it's good for... It's an AoE spell basically. And then Profound Still is this one. Which one is this? Yeah, blocks the spells of nearby... It's basically a silence. Well, and then Cast Light, I guess it's...
May the dark shine your way.
It's quite useful in the upcoming area. But you can also use a torch. So, let's go in here, because this time we don't have a timer. Which is nice, to have no timer again. And we are now in the Chasm of Old, which is a cave, and will look stupid, which is unfortunate. I'm not really fond of these phantom looks, let's call them. But we're in a cave. And this already is a fairly dangerous location, just because of a few gravity deaths that can happen here, because as you can see, if you fall down here you are dead. But what is this area? What this area is, I have no idea. Like, lore-wise, I don't know. And honestly, I currently don't care. But what is this area from a gameplay perspective? There are no regular enemies in here. And with regular I mean like normal monsters. There are no normal monsters here. The only enemies are player character type NPCs here that look exactly like us, like with this blue blackish shine to it, because they are also exploring this area, I guess. And there's also a PvP mechanic to this area, because I think you can use your invasion items, like your, I guess your red eye orbs, or maybe another item, I don't know, to invade other players here. Or is it with this ring? Maybe you're invading with this ring, I honestly don't know. Does it say it here? Increases the attack strength of hexes, but casting them reduces HP. Interesting, so you are sacrificing, like, you're basically making your spells like blood magic, so to speak. Yeah, okay. I don't know if you can use this ring to invade as well. I don't know how the invasion mechanic here works, but you can definitely invade down here as part of this covenant, which makes this, I mean, it's thematically fitting, right? Like, you're fighting NPCs here because they're, I guess you're, it's like a contest down here, because over there we have a Harvard already, because it kind of feels like a contest, like all of these players or all of these NPCs are also pilgrims of dark, and they're exploring this area for the secret, I guess. But why would you go down here? They're seeking the dark, I guess, or whatever. Like, your, what is it called? Like, your reward is a boss fight at the end. And that's it. You're fighting these NPCs, and then there is a boss fight after you did a specific thing. Let's get rid of all these NPCs. Oh, never mind. I guess there are normal enemies here. I forgot. Excuse me, there are normal enemies here. Which are these ghost... Like these tree ghost things. These are the only enemies, like... We have the player type enemies and the norm... and then like these tree ghost thingies, whatever. But what's more fascinating here is, first of all, this is a cave system, right? It's a cave with a few holes that lead into nothing. I guess they're just fairly deep, or we're in a specific area. But like black holes like these are nothing special in this game, because you even have them underneath every single elevator. Like, there is a black hole of nothingness. What is a bit more special are holes in the structure where the sky or wherever you are is also completely black. And then we have this strange architecture here, like columns partially built into the stone wall, and then we have this circle thing where you have to light the fire. That's basically your goal here. You have to light a fire, and if you light all three fires, like one fire in each area, then I guess you can visit the boss. But what I am interested in, because like these areas are fairly short, so I can take my time here. I want to peek through that window with a bit of... Wait, where is it? Let me quickly find the camera setting here. And I guess if I just go like to one side... Well, what do I expect? We're like... I kinda was hoping that we see a bit more, but maybe -10 here. Can we? Oh, we can see the ground due to the flame. But okay, well, kinda underwhelming, but what did I expect? Like, why would they model it outside there? Like, they wouldn't. Okay, let's just keep going through here. And I have a few thoughts about this area. Oh, there's another NPC, isn't that nice? because the idea of having a completely separate area for one specific covenant is kind of cool. Like, this covenant is like an explorer covenant almost, right? You have this mysterious cave system, and apparently water exists here. Like, what the water is for is like you walk through here and your torch goes out because it's so dark and you need to relight it. But you're basically what is it called? Not discovering, but exploring this this strange cave system in the search of the dark or something, right? We don't know yet what we are searching here, but we also have competition. And it's like this, and also this competition can be like against real players because you can invade down here, which makes it a bit more interesting. But that's basically it. Like, you're just going through a very, very, very short cave. Like, it's already over. Like, there's not much in here. And you light the flame and that's it. That's all there is to it. And I kind of like the idea of having a separate area such as this that is only for one covenant, and you're like fighting basically for the secret. Like, you're fighting other explorers as well to get to the secret. At least that's how it feels to me right now. If that's not the case, then oh well. But I guess it's fairly poorly what's it called, delivered then. Like, the game's delivery is a bit wonky then, but that's how it feels to me. And now you ask, how do we get back out of here? Because we lit the we lit the fire bowl thingy, and now what? Now we have this mysterious thing, and we can just jump down here into the dark, and we just end up here again. And that's basically it. That's the gameplay loop around these areas. Let's talk to him again. Your devotion to your covenant has deepened, and you've gained a rank. Amazing.
Young undead, the dark beset upon you runs deeper than I had imagined.
I just lit a flame and jumped down a hole.
Just how much dark you can endure. You have seen dark that has existed from times long past. What once was a great void of darkness became but fragments. But slowly, the scattered fragments grew, absorbing all things. It is we who will be pilgrims to these sacred sites.
Still the same stuff.
May the dark.
Like, I'm exploring a fucking cave. What do you mean? Like, I don't know. To me it feels like this is supposed to be some kind of secret, like you're exploring something very old, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like I'm going through a cave, light a torch, fight dudes, and then jump down a hole. Like, it still feels somewhat mysterious, but it's not like... It's not as good as it could have been, right? Like, it's not as mysterious as they probably imagined it. Because I don't know what's going on as someone who doesn't read item descriptions. And the dialogue is also not really telling me that much. And by the way, we can see these now because we were in the ice DLC. And grab this one eye thingy. If you remember, where are key items? The eye of the priestess. You know, see these dudes. But it's not really conveyed that well. But the idea is there. I kind of wish there was more to explore, first of all, like bigger areas. Maybe more interesting enemies instead of these tree ghosts. Like there was one of these tree ghosts and the rest were like other pilgrims, I guess. That's not really interesting.
Finally, you are here, young undead. Now, open the depths of darkness. Young undead, the dark awaits you.
Yeah, okay, give
The mouth
human
to the
effigy.
dark chasm is not normally open. If you seek the dark, young undead, you must offer a human effigy.
Like, is it supposed to be part of the abyss, or...
Undead, may the dark shine your way.
Like, I'm missing something here, I know, because I'm not
May
so...
the dark
Yeah,
shine your
okay.
way.
Like, aren't hexes... I'm looking into Dark Souls 1 now. The DLC is where we got our first hexes, like the dark magic, basically, right? Do I remember that correctly? Like Dark Beat, Dark Orb, Dark Fork, all this stuff. Isn't this... This is from Dark Souls 1's DLC. So it came from the Abyss, I guess. So is this supposed to be a part of the Abyss, or is this a separate entity? I have no idea. I would like it to be part of the Abyss, because that means we don't need to have something different. Or is it Abyss-like? Like, he's talking about Dark. Dark was Abyss. Wasn't it? Like, part of Manus? Manus's domain? Or is it something completely different? Oh look, this one has HP regeneration. You can see it by the orange aura. Come on. They tank quite a lot. What weapons is he using? Oh, you might just fall. Oh, oh, poor dude. And these trees, what are they supposed to be? Is it a tree spirit? Doesn't really fit in here. What's kind of strange is who built this architecture? That's probably the most mysterious part. Because it kind of reminds me of the what's it called? What is it called? The Milfanito area there. Remember? After you've beaten the Demon of Song in the last tower part, there is this final Milfanito. That has also a black circle, like made out of this black material. Oh, and if we have a look at these columns here, you can see like people there, naked people hugging each other. It's kind of grim. What a grim sight. Yeah, let's get rid of the final one. Right, which dagger is he using? Oh, it's Muta's dagger, I think. In his left hand, I mean. And then a normal bandit's knife in the right hand. Yeah, I think that's Muta's one. Okay, can I go through now? Huh? Oh no. It's probably because of... I hate it. So they count as... Is it working now? These dudes count as invaders. So they're not like normal enemies. We need to vanquish everyone. Like we need to kill all of them. And the problem is one of them, I pushed him down the hole. Now he won't die. That's problematic. Let's just... yeah, be right back. Alright. Let's keep going. Is he still here? Is there still one here? Or does he count as dead now? Okay. I was thinking like, did they just use normal enemies, or apparently they're... yeah. Because I think normal enemies still die. Oh, it doesn't work. Can I go through here? No. Okay, wait, let me fix it. And I'll be right back. Okay, I just ported out of here, killed them again, and now there should be only this one down here left. Where is he? Yeah, and I just need to make sure that he's not falling down anywhere, and then the fog gate there should be gone. Yeah, see, now it works. Great. Let's go down here. That was annoying. Okay, I need to make sure not to let them fall.
Finally, you are here. Young now, young undead.
Okay.
May the dark.
Same dialogue as before. Kind of weird. I thought there was another deepening of the Covenant, or of the whatever, ranking up, I guess. Apparently not here. So there's only one left. One Chasm of Old. Where is it? Here? And I'm getting interested now. Like, after this recording, I'm watching a lore video about this because I want to know what that shit is. Not that the game is telling me that right now, but just for me personally, I want to know. So let's drop down here. This door is open. Wheelchair Grandpa.
Finally, not young.
Same dialogue as before.
A mouth to beef.
Open up. And let's go to the final one. And then we I think... yeah, there should be the boss after this one. No.
May the dark.
Let me go. No, the final one. And after this boss, which is... I think this is the best base game boss fight. So there's another water thingy here. This one is a bit more complex, like just a tiny bit. I have fed rolling, I want to know. Come on, roll for me. He's fed rolling. Oh, I wonder why he's fed rolling. But the fact that he's still rolling, that he is able to roll, is kind of interesting. Because he's wearing very heavy stuff. Is this supposed to be like... then... what is it called? Like... I can't pronounce that word. Something with X, I don't know. Kind of hard to pronounce. Something king. Xanth? No, I'm not trying it. Do I have the items? I don't, right? No. The crown with the X name and the very... I don't even know how it's been written. So light the last fire. Always fun to have a bottomless pit here. Look how the color is changing all of a sudden. Now we have this like very light bluish shine. If you look like this, is like How much blue do you want? Yes. The full 255. Or 56 technically, I guess, but like blue channel maximum. Right. Nah. Come on. Oh, there's another one of these ghost idiots. So I have to jump down here, I guess? Yeah. Sadly, there are no items here. There's no... I don't want to call it wildlife, but like no enemies in their natural habitat, so to speak, like abyss-born type enemies or whatever belongs here. Or maybe that's the point, nothing belongs here. I guess that's the point of this area, right? Like the dark, complete emptiness. And then this one enigmatic... Is he following... No, come on. No, you can't reach me there. Yeah, no. Now I gotcha. Ah, for fuck's sake. Stop hitting the wall. Thank you. So, now that's the final one, and now we should be able to visit the boss here. Let's see. Yeah. What's his name? What's their name? Whatever that is. The Dark Lurker. And he has a few cool mechanics. Like he has these two holes. Like he can create these two portals. The black one is, first of all, the red one, because he's casting this one, is like he's summoning meteors. With the black one, he creates a black one on his side, and the other portal on like behind you or something around you, somewhere around you, and he's shooting a projectile through there. He also has a few other ranged options. Like here you can see these two portals. He's sending a projectile through there and it comes out of this one. Big explosion. Here's his laser beam. And he has a very, very cool look. Like this floating angel of darkness almost. Two pairs of arms. Kind of reminds me of the statues in the what's it called? In the Undead Crypt. These big statues. Maybe this is the entity the Ledia sorcerers are worshipping. They kind of look similar. This is definitely a somewhat more special being in the Dark Souls universe, I would assume. Especially the way he is, or they. I always say he, but I don't think there is a gender to this one. Even though it has a few, or like the majority of his design is masculine. But they have this, like with the two arms in the front that are basically not doing anything. Like with his posture and all, it's like, yes, he's summoning the portal with them. Or maybe he's using them just for fire? Because the other arms always do dark stuff. like this dark blade. And the other dark spells. Let's see. Yeah, projectile, do the... Yeah, he's doing that with the back arms. It kind of feels like he's using the arms on his back for dark stuff and the arms in the front for fire stuff. I guess now it's time for a second phase. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Because he can duplicate it himself, and then it becomes a bit more challenging. Yeah, also the back arms. But it's not as... like, this is probably the best fight. I'm saying that because it's not... like, his moveset alone is very, very simple. And having both, like, making, which makes this, like, two of them, it makes it a bit more, or it makes it manageable, because their moveset is so simple. Let's get rid of them. That's also kind of interesting. I didn't mention that, but basically his torso, he has this vertical slit on his torso, where if you peer into it, it's like pure darkness, similar to his hood as well. Like, he has no facial features. Kind of makes them look like the angel from, or the angels from the Diablo games. Let's read what the soul has to say, because I don't think we're getting any more information about that stuff. So let's see what kind of soul he has first of all. Dark Lurker. So he's not a being of the abyss. Otherwise he would have like this purplish design, I guess. Okay, interesting. Sort of what lurks in the dark chasm. The dark chasm of old is the remnant of some ancient, dissipated being. Use the special soul of what lurks within to acquire numerous souls, or to create something of great worth. Which would, like, this part with, or the only sentence which describes the item, like, the dark chasm of old is the remnant of some ancient dissipated being, which sounds like Manus. But the shape of the soul, like the icon itself, is not dark, so it's not a part of Manus, I would assume. It's part of something else that existed there, maybe. Maybe it's even older than the Abyss. Well, it can't be older. I don't think so, but... And let's get out of here. Let's see what weapons we can craft with, or what items, things, spells, whatever we can craft with this soul. Of course, we could talk to this dude.
I knew that you were special. There is more dark within you than even you know. Dark is the mother of all. All things were born from it.
No. All things were born from fire in Dark Souls.
I bequeath these to you. Take them on your pilgrimage.
Dragon Chime.
May the dark.
Dragon Chime, something you wouldn't expect from him, I would say. This chime said long. This chime said long in the chasm of Dark, or the Dark Chasm. but still one senses a sublime purity. Only those within the deepest faith can wield this chime, when they will be rewarded with greatly amplified spells. Yeah, this is the best chime for miracles, like for the lightning miracles, I think. I have to look at this from here. Like, I think there might be better. I think the Katha's charm is still better for dark miracles. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It's still one of the best, if not the best chime in the entire game. So let's visit Straight and Ornifex for the items. I don't know why they're not utilizing Straight more often. Like, he's much more, like, his location is much more convenient.
Well, this then pipe.
Trait, always trait. Let's see. Nothing here. Maybe a spell. Giant Lord Dark Lurker. Life Drain Patch. Consume a number of souls, because it's casted with its sacred chime, and affects dark to a certain spot. Inflicts damage upon those who touch it. This distorted dark, brewed by hexers, drains the life force of those who touch it. This is basically your troll spell. Like, you're casting the spell, you create an orb in front of you, and everyone who touches it takes damage. Also you, and also your host, or your summons, or whatnot. Everyone. So it's your troll spell. If your host is AFK, like, they summon you and they go AFK, you cast this on them, and then don't fuck with me. Don't waste my time. Ornifex, right. But I'm kinda searching for more lore here, because what the fuck is the Dark Lurker? There's not much lore around him, even though he's such an intriguing character. Like, he's a mysterious character, and they are a mysterious character. What the fuck? I don't care. Let's go. Ornifex. Please have something of value here. A sword? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Is there even a weapon? No? Am I blind, or is there Slave Drain Patch the only one? That's kinda unfortunate, I guess.
Come again.
Well, that's it, I guess. That's the lore around the Dark Lurker. He lurks in a cave. How fun. So, I think I can give my final thoughts now while I'm fighting these stupid spiders. Because I need to fight them, because I can't rest at the bonfire. I can finally. Let's go back to Majula and talk about this experience now. Because I feel, again, they had an interesting thought or idea, and sadly again they've just half-assed things. Like, it's like, we have this cool new idea, but like, we don't have enough time. It's like, I don't know what's the reasoning behind it is, but the idea is, like, it sounds good, it sounds intriguing on paper, having this mysterious area like having this mysterious area to explore just for one covenant. So you need to be part of this covenant. We tie this to a specific theme, like the dark, whatever that is. We have this mysterious, very old entity inside here, which looks like a demigod of something, like this very regal whatever being with, like, it has this godlike attitude to it. Like all the moves are what's it called, fairly like, I'm missing words here, like not fancy, not these fancy moves, but these I hate it when I'm missing some words. Not sophisticated, you know what I mean, maybe not sloppy, like these, the way he moves is like you would a godlike being to move. Like every part has its purpose. It's kind of I don't know, I'm missing words, for fuck's sake. But like lurking for who knows how many years in this area, and no one knows what its goal is or what it's even doing down there. Like, is it feeding off the nothingness there, or does it want to create more nothingness? What its goal is? Who knows? Like, it's not explained. It's a mystery. And then we have these pilgrims that want to explore this area, that want to find the secret or find the dark or whatever the lore behind that shit is, and they're fighting each other because other players, other pilgrims are basically they're rivals, right? It's like whoever gets there first wins, and if there are others in my way, I'm gonna get rid of them. That's how I see this covenant. That's how it's portrayed to me. Like, we all have the same aura, which means which means to me we're of the same covenant, but we're fighting for, like, the prize. Basically, we're fighting for being the first one and discovering this secret. But the secret is kind of underwhelming, or the areas are kind of underwhelming. You have this very, very small cave system, sprinkle in a few other explorers or pilgrims that you have to fight, which are just random kitted NPCs. Like, they're not random, they're like they've made them. It's not like they have a random loadout, but seemingly random loadout is what I mean. And then you have this invasion mechanic, which we obviously didn't explore, but I know for a fact that you can invade down there. But that's all. There's no stuff to find. We get like one soul. That's the only item that we get there, and technically bonfire ascetics as well if we farm the pilgrims. So but it's an underdeveloped area again. Like, the idea is intriguing, and the theme is intriguing, but they again under-delivered. That's what I would say. But maybe you have a different opinion about that. Maybe you don't like it. Maybe you do like it. Write it down into the comments what you think about this thing. You don't need to write anything about the lore in the comments. Feel free to do so. You just don't need to do it for me. Maybe you do it for others, because I'm going to watch a video now about this shit. That's for sure, because I want to know now. Why not, right? But yeah, let me know what you think about this area, and I'll see you in the next one, in the last Dark Souls 2 video. Goodbye.